Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the I Rate Your Squads series. On to episode number 15? No, number 16 of the series already, because we are flying through these. I'm going to try and keep these going at around 2 per week. I feel like that's a good amount to have, and it obviously gives 24 of you guys each week a chance to get featured in a video, which I think is pretty damn cool. So this tweet that we put out on Monday. So if you guys didn't know, the structure now is going to be I put out a tweet every single Monday, and then from that one tweet we get 2 videos out throughout the week. So this one that you're seeing midweek, and then there'll be another episode over the weekend. So at the time you guys are seeing this episode right now, you've still got a chance to submit your squad and then maybe be featured in the next episode. But just be aware that there are 126 other people already who have gone ahead and submitted. Obviously take away the 12 that are in this episode, that's still 114 left to go through without anybody else extra submitting. So yeah, so many of you guys, and I appreciate it so much, and you guys seem to love this series, so you know that we're going to keep it going. I might even push up to 3 times a week, so we get through 36 squads a week. If you guys want to see that, then do let me know down below. Right, of course, before we jump into it, a massive shout out to the MVPs and the GOATs of the channel. MVPs, we've got Heisenberg Panda, Jeno Anson, Todd, Lou, Will Harco, and Patrick. And then the GOATs, we've got Eric, Jason, Ice Cream, and Cody. And if you guys want to get involved as well and help support the channel, there's a join button down below. If not, top line in the description and top link in the description will show you how it's done. A YouTube membership is basically the equivalent of a Twitch subscription. All right. Let's go ahead, guys, and let's jump into this first team right here. So we've got Brew, who says 250k MT to spend. The bronze at the end of the bench is going to be Opal Hakeem soon enough. Very nice indeed. Honestly, need to upgrade the power forward position the most, if you couldn't tell. I tried Opal Blake, but the release wasn't feeling good for me. No money spent. So we've got Wes Unseld, and of course, RIP to Wes Unseld. At the time of recording this, he passed away yesterday, which is of course very sad. A little bit of trivia for you guys. He won Rookie of the Year and MVP in his first year. Like, that's insane. So, Wes Unseld was a real MVP out here. And that is, of course, very sad. But it's good that he's got a fantastic card in the game, so his legacy can live on in the world of 2K. So we've got Wes Unseld at the 1, we've got RJ Barrett at the 2, LaFonso Ellis, Dean Wade, and then Jack Sigma. And then off the bench, Paul Westphal, Cam Reddish, Nick Batum, Kiki, and LaMarcus Aldridge down there as well. So, I would say Isaac Bonga could actually come in over Paul Westphal. I think Isaac Bonga is a little bit better right there. As for the power forward positions, yeah, Dean Wade definitely needs to upgrade. If you've tried Opal Blake and you weren't really feeling him because of the release, I know Sean Kemp has that weird hitch in his release. I'm fully aware, but Sean Kemp is so cheap and just so good. Like, the guy is an athletic freak, so good defensively, so good at slashing. If he's wide open and you know that the hitch is coming, you can kind of adapt your jump shot to cater for that. So I really wouldn't worry too much about his jump shot. I would say give Sean Kemp a go, bring him in at the power forward position. If not, you can get an Andre Kirilenko if you like the base 11 vibes. Other than that, I think you could maybe pick up a Chris Bosh as well, although he might be a little bit outside of your price range. But yeah, that's if you really want to put all of your MT into that power forward spot. If you want to go a little bit cheaper, then just get yourself a Pink Diamond, Darius Miles, or Jeff Green. Both of them probably coming in around the 30 to 50k mark. I'm not entirely sure, but around that price. Can't imagine they're much more expensive than that. And then probably upgrade off the bench as well. Instead of Nick Batum, getting there a Pink Diamond, Larry Johnson or someone like that. Again, nice and cheap Pink Diamond with insane stats and insane badges. And I would also recommend starting LaMarcus Aldridge over Jack Sigma. I don't really like that Jack Sigma card. I feel like he's quite slow on the floor. I think he's got like 80 speed or something. Whereas Aldridge, I believe, has 86. I might be completely wrong with that. But I feel like LA has better speed than Jack Sigma. But that's just something that you can look into as well. But a nice little squad to begin with. We'll give that one a 7 out of 10. Next up, we have got the Jordan Clarkson fan page. You love to see it. Hey JD, I've just gotten into your channel a few months ago and love your content, my guy. I'm on the 2013 Heat playbook and a Pete shoot, and I'll do any improvements, and I have many players to sell, about 100,000 MT. So we've got Dwayne Wade, the Opal J.R. Smith, who has been packed because he's got that dynamic goal there, so congratulations on that pack. Miles Bridges, Dean Wade, Harry Giles, Isaac Bonga, Andrew Wiggins, Gerald Wallace, Rudy Gay, and Joe Chi at the backup centre position. So I would say, and Jacob's done the same thing right here, I would say sell JR because all of your MT is basically in one card right now. So sell JR, you should be able to get back about 200k for him, around that, maybe even like 230, something like that. And of course, with that combined with the 100k you've already got, you're going to have about 300k to improve your squad, which is big. First of all, I would say getting the Pink Diamond Joe Caldwell, really, really cheap right now. Bring him in at the 2, and you'll be absolutely fine. He's one of the best offensive cards in the game. Powerful position, again, Jeff Green or Darius Miles. Get them in there. Miles Bridges as well is a little bit undersized for the 3, so I would say get rid of him, and he is just a little bit outdated right now. And again, Larry Johnson can come in, Pink Diamond, at that small forward position. And then centre position, I would say splash out a little bit and get yourself the Pink Diamond Eddie Curry. I know he's a little bit expensive, but the card is just so good that he is worth it. He will change your team. So get in Eddie Curry at the 5. Other than that, you could get a Wes Unseld for the 1 or an Opal Draymond, and that would be a little bit of an upgrade as well. But other than that, a nice little basis of a squad and some really, really nice budget cards on their own. But we'll give that one a 7 out of 10 as well. Similar to the first squad? I don't know. I might have got that completely wrong. I'm not sure. Next up, we have got my guy, Eric. I have 2.2 million MT and could sell some items if needed. I'm collecting Prime 3 for the Mystery Player and hopefully GOAT Collection. Have nearly 3,000 tokens and could lock in all Series 2 sets and uniforms if needed. Suggestions on any upgrades and, of course, no money spent. You guys think my no money spent account's good? This one is equal, if not better. Any improvements, Eric? Honestly, no. I can't see anybody. I can't see any. Every card you've got there is so powerful. I got nothing to say, man. That's a 10 out of 10. That is a 10 out of 10 if I've ever seen one. You've got the new Paul George in there as well, who I know I will be picking up at some point, hopefully. But yeah, that is just unreal, buddy. Incredible squad. Incredible squad. Well done. 10 out of 10 from me on that one. Next up, we've got 2K Blitz, who says, I have just now placed a bid of 300k on Glitch Giannis because I've seen how good you are with him. Yeah, he's insane. I'd like to run 5 out and peekaboo off of screens. Love your vids and streams. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much indeed. I would say if you like to peekaboo off screens, Giannis is not the guy for you. He does not have a quick release or anything like that, but in terms of just like rim running, Giannis is so ridiculously good. So, got Wes Unseld, Joe Caldwell, LaFonso Ellis, Eddie Curry at the 4, D-Rob Evo at the 5, Dwayne Wade off the bench at the 1, Brandon Roy still going strong, Cam Reddish, Rocco, and then Wilt. So, Wilt Chamberlain, I would say, is a little bit of a weak link here. I would say get Eddie Curry, move him down to the backup 5, get rid of Wilt Chamberlain, and then go ahead and buy... I mean, you have to buy someone reasonably cheap because you don't have too much MT. So again, it's going to be a Jeff Green or a Darius Miles type player coming in at that starting 4. Or you could just start like Rocco there, because Rocco is obviously very capable still. And the backup 1, I think with the MT you've got, you should be able to afford Galaxy Opal Draymond Green. And then you can run Dwayne Wade at the 2, or keep Brandon Roy at the 2. So then you have the defense of Draymond Green, and then you have the peak ability of either the Dwayne Wade or the Brandon Roy. And of course, you've got the peaking ability of Joe Caldwell in that starting lineup. So it'll just sort of mirror the starting lineup to the bench. Wes Unseld's in there for the defense, and off the bench, you don't really have too much defense. You know, Dwayne Wade and Brandon Roy, 6'4", 6'6". They're not the biggest guys. They're not the best defensive guys. So I will say you need to upgrade those a little bit. But really nice squad right there. We'll give that one an 8 out of 10 from me. Next up, we have got EJ Wave. He says, I have about 400k MT to spend, and I'm planning on upgrading my point guard position. So we've got Gilbert Arenas, Kobe. So shout out to you for doing that grind, because I know how long that grind is. Jeff Green, fantastic card. LaMarcus Aldridge, Hakeem, and then Wes Unseld, the new Steven Jackson. I say new, it came out like last week, but the new-ish Steven Jackson, which is a very nice card. Andre Kirilenko, Miles Turner, and then, oh boy, guys, oh boy, Joel Embiid. Okay, so Embiid gotta go. Bring in Eddie Curry, man. Bring in Eddie Curry. You will not regret it. Miles Turner at the 4 is another very interesting one, and I don't think he really suits that position. I would say he's definitely a 5 or nothing. So, I mean, if you really like Miles Turner, just have him at the 5, get rid of Embiid, and then bring in Pink Diamond Darius Miles at the backup, either small forward or power forward, because Andre Kirilenko can run either as well. If you're planning on upgrading your point guard position, so I assume you're looking to upgrade over Gilbert Arenas rather than Wes Unseld, because I'd definitely keep Wes Unseld over Gilbert. I would say get Wes Unseld at the 1 maybe, and then Opal Draymond at the 2, or interchange those two guys. But they're the guys you want to be looking at for sure. But nice team. Obviously, we've got the Kobe in there, so instantly that's a big positive. We'll give that one an 8.5 out of 10 from me. Next up, we have got Lucas, my squad from earlier. However, I have now sold a Aaron for 50k and I have 90k. I'm looking for a point guard, but I'm not sure how much I want to spend on my MT on one card. I have a pretty undersized bench also, so also want to do something about that. Keep up the quality content. Thank you very much, Lucas. And yeah, buddy, we got some work to do here, man. We got some work to do. So, you sold a Aaron, that's a good start. Sell Wilt Chamberlain, that's the next port of call. Sell Wilt Chamberlain. Sell this Kristaps Porzingis as well, get rid of him. And then off the bench, Kobe's got to go. Steph Curry, move to the 1. Nate Archibald's got to go. Tiny Nate is not good, not at all. Vlade, you can move to the 5 or the backup 5, but again, I wouldn't really recommend having him in there because he's just not that good. Bingo Smith is okay. Caron Butler is okay. Again, not great though. Is okay, not great. So starting small forward, right now the cheapest pink diamond you can get for like a really, really good value is pink diamond Jared Dudley. He's like under 10k. So get pink diamond Jared Dudley in at the starting small forward position. At the power forward position, you have got a little bit of MT to play with. So I think you can quite comfortably afford a pink diamond Darius Miles, who I think is the cheaper one out of him and Jeff Green. So get pink diamond Darius Miles in there, get pink diamond Jared Dudley in there. At the centre position, you're not really going to be able to splash out too much. So for the time being, you probably just have to go with a Joe Chi, who of course is really, really cheap, but really, really good. And then off the bench, like I said, get Steph Curry to the 1 if you want to keep him in there. The backup 2, just get yourself Amethyst Lance Stevenson or Amethyst Swaggy P. One of those two guys can come in. At the backup 3, get yourself Diamond Nick Batum. At the backup 4, get yourself Diamond Joe Smith. And then at the backup 5, go ahead and pick up, who could we have at backup 5? Amethyst Marvin Bagley, I guess. Or you could splash out a little bit more and get Diamond Harry Giles and then have Harry Giles at the starting lineup. I don't know, it depends how much MT you've got left to play with. But yeah, Lucas, you need to revamp this a little bit. Hopefully those tips helped you out. And if you do make a couple of adjustments, be sure to submit for the next tweet that comes out and we'll see what changes you made to your squad. But good move on selling Aaron, and now get Wilt sold, Kristaps sold, get some MT in the bank, and then start spending it. We're going to give that one a 5 out of 10, Lucas. I hope you're not going to be too sad about that, but I hope you can appreciate why. Next up, we have got Ben looking to upgrade small forward or point guard. Currently 40k MT, but have investments to sell off. Larry is an Opal, and Bam is a PD. So, small forward and point guard. So, Derrick Rose off the backup point guard. I can definitely assume that is a position that he wants to sell, or not sell, improve. And then Mel Daniels at the backup power forward. Vlade down there as well. Yeah, pink diamonds are going to be the thing for you to buy. So, again, Larry Johnson, Darius Miles, Jeff Green, Jared Dudley as well. He can come in. He's a little bit short, but he can come in. If you move Thel Bailey to the 4, get rid of Mel Daniels and then bring in Jared Dudley at the 3, that's fine, and it's really, really cheap option. And then at the backup 1, instead of Derrick Rose, just get Isaac Bonga. Isaac Bonga is insane, can peak, and of course is incredible at rim running, and defensively really, really good as well. But a nice little squad right there. You got Tacklefull, Eddie Curry in there, Hedo Turkoglu, of course. So yeah, a nice little squad, that's for sure. We'll give that one a 7.5 out of 10. Next up, we have got my guy Adam Molar coming through. I'd like to rim run and peekaboo 3-point hunts. We've got Isaac Bonga, we've got Glenn Rice, who went 12-0 last month. Congratulations. Nick Batum, Dean Wade, Mo Bamba, Dante DiVincenzo, Coutinho Mobley, Cam Reddish, Danny Manning, and Shaq. If you went 12-0 with this team, I'm very, very impressed. But Isaac Bonga, of course, very, very powerful. So is Nick Batum, Dean Wade, Mo Bamba. Similarly to what Jacob said here, get Joe Chi for the backup centre because Shaq is not good at all. Shaq needs to go. So get Joe Chi, put Joe Chi at the starting centre, and then either keep Mo Bamba or sell Mo Bamba and bring in Amethyst Marvin Bagley because Mo Bamba is very, very, very weak. Off the bench, you're very small on the guards right there. So Dante DiVincenzo is 6'4", I believe, and Coutinho Mobley is also 6'4", so pretty small lineup right there. Coutinho Mobley, I would say, needs to go. Get yourself Amethyst Swaggy P. He can come in and obviously brings in that offense. And then at the backup 1, instead of Dante DiVincenzo, I'd probably suggest a new Amethyst George Hill because he's got a really, really nice behind the back. His stats are incredible, his badges are incredible, and he is really, really cheap. But this is about as good as a budget team gets, with a couple of additions, obviously. So nice little budget team right there. We'll give that one a 7.5 out of 10. Next up, we got Matthew. Needs suggestions of for starting and backup small forward and backup power forward. I have about 50k. Also pulled that Paul George from a locker code. My guy, lucky you. And Riley's out here giving loads of advice. Shout out to you, Riley. Doing my job for me, my guy. But let's have a look. So starting backup small forward, RJ and Dr. J. And backup power forward is, of course, the OG Giannis. And, of course, we've got a little bit of a problem right here, guys, at the centre position. So with about 50k, you don't have as much MT to work with as you would like. But I'm going to keep going with the guys that I've already recommended so far. So a Jared Dudley, a Larry Johnson, a Darius Miles. I don't think you can get Jeff Green for that price, but if you can, then obviously he is one to pick up. Joe Smith can come in. Diamond Joe Smith at the backup power forward is a great little addition that can come in there. He's got all the stats and badges that you could want, and he's so cheap. So definitely bring him in there. And then I'd move Miles Turner to the starting 5. Joel Embiid, get him out the door. See you later. Don't come back. And then use one of those power forwards that I've already suggested in at the starting power forward lineup. But a nice little score right there. Paul George is here, which is good. Depot, I'd probably suggest getting him sold just because he's really not that good. He's really not that good. His jump moves are really poor and he doesn't feel very fast either. So I would recommend selling Depot and bringing in a Wes Unseld or a Galaxy Opal Draymond in his place. But a nice little squad. We've got Luka Doncic and Chris Mullin off the bench as well. We'll give that one an 8 out of 10 from me. Next up, we've got Mark, about 150k to play with. Lucas should be in my team in a few days, along with Worthy. Big dubs, man. Nearly evoed Jokic. So, as soon as you evo this Jokic, get him gone. Get him gone, because he's not that good. Kobe, Glenn Rice, Amare, David Robertson, insane. James Harden, Klay Thompson. I don't really like that Klay Thompson card, not going to lie. His release feels slow. He's got Hall of Fame quick draw, but somehow 2K still make his release feel slow. So Klay Thompson, I could say, definitely needs an upgrade. Andrei Kirilenko, still incredible. Sean Kemper card that I really like at the moment. And then Hakeem, obviously fantastic. I don't know what you could really do with that. Obviously, get rid of Jokic, bring in a Wes Unseld or a Galaxy Opal Draymond. And then other than that, not too much you can do. Probably looking at the small forward positions, Rice is undersized, but prefer the shooting compared to AK. That's true. Thinking Josh Smith as my next Opal. Oh, I'd 100% recommend Josh Smith. He's fantastic. Get Josh Smith, get rid of Klay, move Glenn Rice to the 2, and you're set. That's what you need to do, Mark. Give that one a 9 out of 10, because that is a very strong team. Next up, we have got Jake with a ridiculous team. Got 1 million MT. Need a new backup power forward. Bruh. Locked in the the LeBron set for the Thon Maker, which is insane. You got the glitched out of position Tracy McGrady, which I really don't think you need. If you're running him into the 2, get rid of that Tracy McGrady. Just buy the Leapy one. You save yourself like 400-500k. There's not really any need to have that much MT in that glitched Tracy McGrady, but as a flex, go for it. Backup powerful position, Spencer Haywood. Yeah, I guess that is the weak link in this team. And for that position, just try out a couple of centers. You've got the And for that position, just try out a couple of power forwards, see which release you like the best. You've got Blake, Lamar Odom, Michael Porter Jr., Sean Kemp. Quite a few cards that you could try there. Even Larry Bird could be used there. Quite a few cards that you could try. But other than that, that squad is ridiculous. Give that one like a 9.8 or 9.9 out of 10 for Jake right there. And then the final squad of the day is not a full one, but it is from Scout, the real Scout. Not home to get the actual pick, but these are the guys that are locked into my lineup. The rest of my 10-man rotation are just rewards that can be replaced. We've got 2.5 million MT and 1,200 tokens. So 2.5 million MT to fill out these remaining positions. So powerful position. I'm going to recommend my guy, Galaxy Opal Sean Kemp. I think he's fantastic. So get Sean Kemp in at the starting powerful position. Off the bench at the point guard position, I'm going to say get Galaxy Opal Magic and then move Magic to the 1, move James Harden to the bench. At the backup 3, I am going to say Galaxy Opal Larry Bird, because I think he's a fantastic card. At the backup 4, we're going to go with Galaxy Opal Chris Bosh, again another incredible card. And then I would only recommend going with the 10-man rotation, which is what you've mentioned here as well. So yeah, nice little squad, and obviously the base players there are fantastic. And that, guys, is going to wrap it up for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed. As you can see here, this is a tweet put out on 6:30 p.m. on the 1st of June. So go over to that tweet, reply to it with everything that I need, which is all written up here, and you could be in next episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode as usual. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.